is up, you guys? Gold Pony here today in the 2016 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon, courtesy of Stettler Dodge Jeep Ram in York, PA. I am extremely excited to be driving this one today. Reason being is because I have some very fond memories in a Rubicon on Aztec Island near Ocean City, of course. Took it on the beach, rolling around in the sand with all the wild horses. It was so much freaking fun, so yes. That is why I wanted to check out the Rubicon today. But anyways, pricing for the Rubicon is going to start at $36,995. And of course, there are a ton of options available that can take that price up a little more. Like, for instance, the hardtop that you're looking at right now, or the automatic transmission that I have in this one today. Just for a couple of examples. Anyways, powering the Rubicon is going to be a 3.6 liter V6, putting out 285 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. That power is going to be sent to all four wheels since the Rubicon does come with four-wheel drive through either your choice of a 6-speed manual, which does come standard by the way, or a 6-speed automatic, which is the optional transmission that I do have today. But anyways, back to the four-wheel drive system. That drive system is called a Rock Track part-time four-wheel drive system that comes with a 4:1 gear ratio that lets you crawl at lower speeds, with of course better torque at the wheels, like for instance if you wanted to take it on the beach and crawl in the sand. And so there are going to be Dana 44 front and rear axles, which do add a little bit of ground clearance, and then there's also the True Lock locking differentials to assist once again with traction. Then continuing on, there is the sway bar disconnect system. So when driving under 18 miles per hour, what that's going to allow you to do is put in something called 4-low mode, which is when the front wheels will drop and compress up to 25% further. The next thing I want to mention as far as visibility goes, I can see perfectly fine out of my side mirrors. As far as rear visibility goes, there is a little bit of a hindrance. It's not too bad though. There is of course that full-size spare back there, so that kind of covers the bottom portion of what you're looking at back there. Then also there is a slight hindrance at the top corner there as well, but overall still not too bad. And as far as miles per gallon goes, the Rubicon's going to give you 16 in the city and 21 on the highway. And this one is going to come with a 22.5 gallon tank. Also with this, you're going to get a running ground clearance of around 10 inches with a curb weight of just over 4,300 pounds. But now let's check out the exterior a little bit. And so up front, there is going to be halogen headlamps with fog lamps as well underneath of that. Those headlights do come with an automatic setting as well. So when it starts to get dark, the Jeep is going to be smart and recognize that and turn on the headlights for you. That's always nice. Also up front, there is that black front bumper with a body colored front grille, and of course the front tow hitch as well. Then around on the side, as far as the wheels go, they're going to size up at 17 by 7.5 inches, and they're going to come with a polished mineral gray finished wrapped in BF Goodrich tires. And then continuing on, there are full metal doors with roll-up windows, and of course you guys probably already know this, but the doors can be removed as well, which is the best way to do it when you're driving on the beach in the sand. Then looking up, while a soft top does come standard, there is the optional hard top as well, which of course is what you're looking at on this one. And those side mirrors are going to come heated as well, so when it's cold out and there's frost all over them, you're not going to have to scrape them. Then heading around back, like I previously mentioned, there is a full-size spare back there. That's definitely a good thing. And then that rear bumper is going to come in a black finish, of course, and there is a rear tow hook as well. And by the way, the Rubicon can tow up to 3,500 pounds in case you were wondering. But now, since we're around back, let's check out the cargo capacity here. And so overall, behind that second row there is going to be 31.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity. But if you wanted to fold that down, that does increase that space up to 70.6 cubic feet. And then as far as rear legroom goes, that one is going to come in at 37.2 inches. So for reference, I'm a 6-foot adult. This is how much room I got going on back there. By the way, I know most of the finishes do come in black, but don't you guys love this interior color? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm definitely digging it with the white exterior. Anyways, moving up to the front, there are manually adjustable seats. And while they do typically come with the cloth finish, there of course is the leather finish available, which is what you're looking at right now. And with that leather finish, of course, there are heated seats as well. But as far as the steering wheel goes, it is tilt. It is not telescoping, but it is tilt. And that is perfectly fine with me. I still was able to find my perfect driving position. No issues there. And as far as the startup goes, you're simply going to put your foot on the brake and take this key here, which does come with lock, unlock, and if you press that button twice, there is a remote start as well, so that's pretty nice. But anyways, the gauges do come in a black and white finish. Tachometers on the right, speedometers on the left, and just under the speedometer, it's going to tell you your average miles per gallon. Of course, under the tachometer, it's going to be your trip information. Then there are steering wheel mounted controls as well, so again, under that speedometer, if you press that, it's going to tell you how many miles you have left until you hit empty. Also going to tell you your tire pressure for each of the 4 tires. It's going to tell you which direction you're heading in as well as the temperature. And then there is a bunch of other stuff too you can fool around with if you wanted to. Also, another thing I thought it was kind of interesting on this one, the speedometer does only go up to 100 miles per hour. Not that you would be taking a Rubicon over 100 miles per hour anyways, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. But then anyways, looking down, I wanted to show you guys the shifter here. That is a pretty cool setup there, at least for the automatic version. Just behind that, you're going to have your cup holders, and in between the cup holders is a little picture of the front of a Jeep. I thought that was a pretty cool little touch as well. Anyways, to the left of the shifter is going to be those different driving modes I was telling you about. So like I said, you can put it in 4 low mode, the wheels will drop a little bit and compress up to 25%. And that is exactly what me and my friends did when we went on the beach with it, so definitely works, trust me on that. And anyways, as far as the audio system goes, it does come with an 8-speaker audio system with an audio jack input for your cell phone as well, and you get a full year of XM radio for free as well, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, in case you guys are wondering, just in front of the shifter and all that, that is where you're going to be able to actually adjust your mirrors. So if you put it over to the left mirror, you can adjust that one, or if you put it over to the R, which is the right mirror, of course, you can adjust that one as well. I'm only mentioning that is because typically that kind of stuff is found in the door, but in the Jeep, it is located down there. Then anyways, continuing on, this one does have the optional navigation system. That one does add around $1,200 to the price, but this thing is definitely pretty cool. You're going to be able to check out radio settings. Like I said, there is an input jack, so you can hook up your phone there as well. By the way, this is all touchscreen, so that's pretty nice. Another cool thing is with this one, you can actually upload your pictures onto the Jeep as well, so that's pretty freaking cool. And of course, there is the navigation as well, so that is definitely a good thing, especially if you're going to go off-roading in this sucker, like on the beach, and you want to know how to get back to the road after you're done having fun. But anyways, continuing on with safety, there are multi-stage front airbags. There is electronic roll mitigation, electronic stability control, and traction control. There is hill start assist. There, of course, is the sport bar with full padding back there. And of course, there is the latch system, aka lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can hook up the child seat in the back seats. That's also definitely a good thing. But anyways, that is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to check me out on social media right there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay gold.